Welcome everyone to episode 16 of the Brave Frontier 6-Star Unit Cast. My name is Treylox, and tonight I'm joined here by the entire BF Pioneers team, Nova, Lance, Egomog, and Pika Hero. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Doing pretty good.
Excellent.
Fantastic. Tonight we will be ranking the new 6-star units and giving away 10 Amazon gift codes. One code if you win, and if you bring a friend, your friend gets a code as well. We're also giving away a $10 Google Play gift card, courtesy of Brave Frontier Gamers. As always, each caster will rank the unit from 1 to 5 stars, 5 being the best, which is then recorded on the bottom left of your screen. Afterwards, we will let you know if you should summon as a free-to-play player. As we rank the units, you can vote as well. Tonight, your vote will count as 20% of the overall vote. To vote, go to www.bfpioneers.com. 3 weeks ago, we ranked the 5-star units of this batch, and I'm kind of surprised that the 6-star units are already here. With that said, let's start with Orwin, our fire unit. You guys mentioned in the previous cast that Orwin at 5-star form had trouble generating battle crystals. And I think Nova mentioned that Orwin is just a collector's unit. So Nova, has Orwin seen any improvements in his 6-star form?
Well, Orwin has seen improvements in his 6-star form, but that's only because he went to 6 stars. He got SBB, and other than that, I don't think too much has changed. I'm looking at Orwin now, and he looks really good. Like, his unit art kind of sells him as a really good unit, but in reality, he isn't. I'm looking at all the units in the set, and I think Orwin is the one that I would want the least. And even taking into account other 6-star unit sets, I think Orwin is just a pretty face. And the reason behind this is because I look at what he brings to the table. His leader skill sucks. His BB sucks. His super braver sucks. So for me, he sucks as a unit in general, which is why I'm giving him a 2 stars. And Guardian, favorite typing, and I'm pretty sure the other guys can tell you why. I just think he just sucks. There's no need for me to explain why Orwin sucks. It's just that he sucks. I'm just looking at him, and that's all I can see. So I feel so bad because I had high expectations on seeing this unit's art. Yeah, pretty straightforward.
Okay, Pika, what do you think?
Damn, I was last time I looked at him, last description I said was that he was just like a upgraded lava with that ignore defense. The thing is, this guy is, you guys don't need to know why he sucks. Just take our advice. He sucks. And because this guy is not useful at all. Like, I look at my team, right, and then you compare him to all the other units in the batch. And this guy is just like pretty much still the same. He's like old school unit. Like, for example, it's just like a just like a lava. I can't really find anything unique about this guy other than he gives a poison buff. But I don't really like him. He looks cool, but when I saw his stats and his skills, his description, I was just like, oh my god, that's such a letdown. He looks so cool too. So I thought he was gonna be OP, but not anymore, I guess. I don't really like this guy. I can't find any use for him in my team at all because he's just like so outclassed by all the other units. And just like Nova said, this guy is probably the least wanted unit out of this batch, and I'm probably gonna give him 3 too. I can't really give him a 2 because if you don't have any OP units out there, he's still like really useful. But yeah, just because I have no use for him, I'm gonna give him a 3. And I always like Anima, and so I'll give him Anima. I guess if you really like this guy, you could just imp him up to get the recovery up anyways. So yeah, 3 and Anima.
Okay, got it. Lance, looking at his like SBB, right? He has ignore defense for 2 turns. Isn't this a really good skill to have, like a buff? Aren't we looking for buffs on characters?
Yeah, the buffs are nice, but the thing is, it's kind of hard to have SVB on a Super Bravers because the thing is, you need your Bravers to have the ignore defense. For example, when you're doing Metal Parade, what if you're fighting Metal Parades every single turn and you gotta be able to put out that ignore defense like consistently every single turn. So if your ignore defense is on your Super Bravers, it's harder to unleash your ignore defense, and it's harder to use for bosses too. So this is why if you're gonna bring ignore defense, you want it on your Bravers. So does that explain it?
Yeah.
And,
yes.
yeah, and the thing is, Orwin, the only thing he has going for him right now is his really high average stats. So 7396. If nothing, he has really high stats and he has AoE attacks. That's all he has going for him right now. But the thing is, you bring in an attack buff to your team, and then he just brings it to 70% at max Super Bravers 10. And 70%, that's like nothing. That's like Leoron back way then a few months ago. And right now we're getting units that the average buff is like around 100% attack up now. So you bring in like a brand new 6-star unit and his attack buff is 70%. That's like, you look at him like, are you kidding me? Are we going back to weaker buffs now? And it's really sad because like a lot of people said he looks really cool and a lot of people wish that he was better. But the thing is, you just start looking at his attacks, and his Bravers generates 10 battle crystals and his SCP generates 14 battle crystals, and you compare it to other, and it's like his is like half of what other people can generate on battle crystals. So even he can't generate battle crystals. So while he looks great, unfortunately he's not that useful. If I had him, I think the only use is maybe farming Metal Parades because he has the ignore defense leader skill. But the thing is, if you have like a Nokia or Dual GX, they're better than him for farming. So only if you don't have a Nokia or Dual GX, Dual SGX, you can use them to farm Metal Parade, and that's the only use I see him doing right now. But yeah, but he has really nice high average stats, so I'm gonna give him 3 stars. And plus he has AoE, BB, and SVB, so I'll give him 3 stars just for that. And my favorite type would be Anima.
Okay, and Eco, what do you think?
Well, this is one of the units that I wish was good because of the way he looks. Like, he looked like he was going to be amazing just off the way he looks, but unfortunately there's not really much you could do with him. I mean, there's worse units, so if you pull one, it's not the end of the world, but he's just really average. A low hit count. To me, his stats are just pretty much average. I'm a little too spoiled by the units with crazy hit counts, so for his SBB to only have 14 hits, it's just like, I don't really see myself using them. I pulled 3 of them, and I'm probably, when I'm bored, I'll probably max one of them just to do it, but I just don't really see any use for him. I don't know, I just wish he was better. But yeah, I'll give him a 3 just off his look. That's pretty much. I don't want to give him a 2 because he's not terrible, but I'll give him a 3. And as far as typing, I'll stick with Anima.
And looks like we gave around 3s across the board. What did the viewers pick, Lance?
The viewers they picked 3 stars too. So they're siding with us. So 11 votes, 3 stars.
Okay. And believe it or not, the average did not change. It stayed at 2.8. So there you go. Showing you guys 3 weeks ago, we did the 5-star rankings, and here it is. What's a little crazy is, or cool, I guess, is that Nova picked 3 stars for Orwin's 5-star form, and as you can see here, Nova picked 2 stars for Orwin's 6-star form. What do you think about that, Nova?
Reason behind that. You see, when you have a 5-star maxed unit, for me at least, I took into perspective, like, okay, it's only a 5-star unit, ranking against all the units we had at the time, didn't seem that horrible. It had an AoE attack, whereas a lot of the units at 5-star didn't even have AoE sometimes, like Ferris. But now we're going on to 6 stars, and we have all these crazy new units that are coming up, like Sheeta, and like the newest rare summon set from Japan, Narza, Kuda, and I'm just looking at all of the units that are coming out and all the units we've already had, and just looking at it as a whole, for me, Orwin didn't bring anything new to the table. He stuck like on a straight line from 5 to 6 star, which is not good. So just for that, I have to give him a 2 star because, like everybody said, like you can't use him. Like he's average, and then you give him a 3. But for me, like if you can't use him, like you don't see any situation where you'd use an Orwin. That's definitely reason for a 2.
I understand.
So that's why I gave a 2.
Yeah, personally, I have like 5 Orwins, I believe, and none of them are leveled up. So I'll go with you guys and keep it like that. Our next unit is Aras, the water unit. Let's see. Looking at his skills, okay, so Aras has an AoE attack, a heal, some sort of weakness probability. So I'm kind of confused because the water elemental tier is already really good. We have Fee and Raiden, for example. So Eco, can Aras match the potential of those units, or does he fall a little short?
To me, I may be wrong, but I think there's a good possibility that he could match that. He doesn't do a lot, but it seems like what he does do is pretty good. He has a good chance of weakening the target, and his SBB does a heal, which I think is pretty good. Now, obviously you won't use him as a dedicated healer, but just to have an attack, a probability to cause a status effect, and heal all at the same time seems to be pretty good to me anyway. Granted, he doesn't have a high hit count, but I think he's a pretty good unit. I do like him a lot. He's not the best, but it seems like there's a lot of things he can do. His stats seem pretty good to me, especially once you pimp him out with the imps. I like him. I like him a lot. I'm gonna give him a 4. And as far as typing, I have to stick with animal.
Okay. So I guess my next question is for Lance, because Aras, of course, has an SBB skill that is a heal. So do we still need dedicated healers, or can we use someone like Aras who can do damage and heal at the same time?
I still definitely think that you still need a dedicated healer. While he does heal, his heal, like the thing is, his heal is only super brave burst, but the strength of the heal is only as strong as a regular brave burst. So for example, I think it heals like around 2300, right? And that's a super brave burst heal. And like for example, if you look at the Altry, which is a dedicated healer, when he uses super brave burst to heal, he heals around 4500. And now you're healing around 2300 using just a super brave burst to heal. So that's like a little that's not good enough to be like a full-fledged healer kind of heal. So you're gonna have to bring a healer anyway. The way I see his heal is using him when your healer doesn't have his heal, and then you can use areas to help heal your team. So he's just for like a backup healer or off healer, but he can't be your main healer just because his heal is not that strong. And we're getting units that have such high HP from now on. Like for example, when I was fighting Maxwell, my average HP was probably like around 9,000. So if you're using a SBB heal and it only heals 2300, yeah, like a lot of the time, if your HP is low, you're gonna have a hard time healing all your units to max HP. So definitely need a dedicated healer.
Okay.
Yeah, but like if it wasn't for that weakness on his SBB, I would rank him lower. But the thing is, yeah, well, his 16 hit is like pretty average to me, and he heals. But the thing is, the heal isn't strong. So if that's all, then he would probably get like a lower score. But the thing is, he also has that weak effect. So you gotta consider that weak effect too. That it might help your team too during fights. So that's why I bump up his score a little bit. But I think that he's definitely usable. But to me, he just seems like a Selena with better stats, you know. So Selena 2.0, because Selena 6-star, she can heal too on her super ray burst. So like I can see him in your team. Like I can see myself using him, but the thing is, he's just not my go-to guy. If I was using Mon and Water, like I might bring like Elmo and I'll bring him, but the thing is, he won't be my main damage dealer. He won't be my main healer. But the thing is, he's gonna help out my main damage dealer, and he's gonna help out my healer. So that's the reason why I can see myself using him. My favorite type will probably be Anima, because he has like a really decent recovery rating. So Anima, and I'll give him a 3 stars.
Okay. Pika, Tony, what do you think about Arius?
Just like the Orwin, he looks really cool, but when you got to look at him, he wasn't all that great. The thing is, when you're in my position where you have like all the OP units in the game and you're considering what to put in there, but you look at this guy and he doesn't do anything good. You know, like his BB fill is like 3 crystals per turn. That's not really good because if you take in consideration, you look at Loden, he gets 5, so that's not really good. When he heals, he doesn't heal much either. He only heals 2300, and that's when he does like around there when he uses SBB. His SBB doesn't hit a lot either. It only does 16 hits, and 400% multiplier is pretty low. I guess they decided to put 400 because he heals at the same time, but I'm looking at my team and I'm just like, wow, I have like no use for this guy. He's probably just gonna be like a unit you put in for collection, and I see no place in him for like the higher ranking people, the stronger people out there. There's literally almost no use for this guy unless you just want to like bring him for the fun of it. But yeah, I give this guy a 3. And I give him Anima. His stats are really balanced, so I kind of like that about him. And yeah, I'm gonna have to give him Anima because his recovery is already pretty decent.
Okay, Nova, right now, I'm looking at the rankings, looking at the typings, and once again, you're getting surrounded by Anima. So, my question to you is, how do you feel? And go ahead with your ranking of Arius.
How do I feel about being surrounded by Anima?
Yes.
Well, I've been surrounded by Anima pretty much since like 5 to 6 months ago when we started the shift over from Breaker to Anima. When more difficult content started coming out, like Frontier Hunter, people realized, oh, you know, like I can't just bring full attack teams, so I need to bump up like survivability. And everybody hated recovery and everybody hated Oracle because Oracle was way worse than it was now. Like you would lose like 700 HP to gain like 300 recovery, which was like a horrible trade-off. However, I got used to it. I'm probably the only one that supports Guardian, and that's fine with me. I think it's more unique to have Guardians anyway. As far as Arius goes, though, like I keep thinking about all the pluses that this guy has. You know, you look at his leader skill, it's like, oh, you know, it's a BB fill each turn, but then I get reminded that, oh, BB fill each turn like really sucks because there's way more units that can increase your BB gauge in a lot more efficient ways. And you do get a small heart crystal bonus, but I think in the long run, like that small heart crystal bonus isn't good enough to justify having Arius as your leader. So if you're not going to use him as a leader, that means you're going to put him in your squad. And looking at his stats, you know, they're all really balanced out, like all over 1900, which is nice. But the thing is, like Pika, I'm looking at this unit, and I'm looking at Orwin, and this unit's definitely better than Orwin. But even though he does heal, like I really wouldn't see myself bringing this unit even to help heal, because I'd rather bring a unit that could either generate more heart crystals, because I'd rather have units that attack and generate heart crystals and have them distributed that way, because that I think heals way more than just like a 2k heal or 2.3k heal. Because like Lance said, we are getting into the stage where a lot of units do have a lot of HP and you need heals that are more often because you can't just bring a unit and expect to SBB every turn, especially if you're facing a difficult boss. So for that reason, like I was thinking about giving Ares a 2, but he's definitely not on the same level as Orwin bad, so he's getting a 3 from me. And I have a Guardian Ares, so he's getting the Guardian type from me as well.
In terms of the...
that,
oh yeah, go ahead.
Like I keep looking at like water units in general. Like they're all really good, like supportive units, but when I like really think about it, I don't really see like any like water unit that stands out. Probably aside from Olu or the last greatest unit that we had used for a long time, Felnius, because if you notice, like everybody's using just like Raiden for water unit, or like Cygnus for arena, and like Olu is the only one. Yeah, or Fee. Like those units are like notable, and they're not even like the best. And when I look at Ares, it's like I wouldn't even put him in that same group.
Right.
So,
okay.
It's kind of a little bit underwhelming for me.
There's a pretty good article that Nova wrote on our website. I think it was called "The Best Offense is More Defense." You guys should take a look. All right. How did the viewers vote, Lance?
All right, so the viewers voted 4-star, 19 votes. So viewers like him. Yeah.
And right now, I'm going to go back and flip back to the 5-star rankings of these forms, and it's very interesting. Look at these rankings right here. Orwin received a 2.8 today, average. Last time, 5-star Orwin received a 2.8 as well, the same score. So he didn't really improve from 5-star to 6-star form. Arius, well, we gave him a cumulative score of 3.4, and in his 5-star form, it was a 3.3, so he didn't improve that much as well. Our next unit today is Ferris. So, Pika, this question is going to be for you. Ferris, you were actually ranking with us 3 weeks ago with this 5-star set. So, Ferris didn't do very well in her 5-star form. I think she actually got the lowest overall cumulative score at 2.5. So, is she any better in her 6-star form?
I actually really like her 6-star, because in my opinion she's a really good boss unit for fighting with single bosses, because she has a 30 hit BB, and she's really reliable on I'm pretty sure it's always reliable with her getting her BB, because yeah, it's really good. It does 480% attack multiplier, so that's actually stronger than her SBB, and to get that, like, you'll probably get it like every 2 turns or so, so she's really, really good. And the only thing I don't like about her is her selfish HC buff, which I don't really like. But the good side about it is that she's one of those units who you don't have to really pay attention to, because she'll always like take care of herself. And that's pretty much all I think about her, and I'll leave the other information for the other guys. But I actually really like her, and I actually might bring her to like fight some bosses when raids come out, and test her out. She's really good or not. But yeah, and I'd give her I actually like her, so I actually give her a 4-star. She's actually usable, unlike Orwin and like Arius. She actually has something going on for her. But the other two were just like mediocre in everything they did, so they weren't that good. So I gave Ferris a 4-star, and yeah, her recovery is pretty damn high, like 2100 at Lord. So of course she's gonna get an anima from me. So yeah, anima.
Okay. Eco, what's your opinion on Ferris?
So like Pika said, she is a little selfish with the with her skills, but that's okay. She's okay. It's good to be selfish. That means she'll keep herself alive while buffing the team. Her super brave burst does AoE attack, and she heals herself, and she gives a 45% crit buff to the entire team, which is pretty good. I like that. Her brave burst does 30 hits. It's single target, which I don't like, but for boss battles that's perfect. So taking that into account, and her stats, which in my opinion are already pretty good, I think she is a very, very good unit. She definitely gets a 4-star from me. As far as typing, I will stick with Anima because I think that that health boost will round her out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like she has a great leader skill. She has a great brave burst. Her super brave burst is extremely good. Does a lot. So yeah, she's definitely a good unit.
So Eagle mentioned that she gives a 45% crit buff. So Nova, do you think that crit buff is large enough? Is better or worse than dual SGX? What do you think? Is the crit buff necessary?
Crit buff. Well, crit buff right now is supplied by a lot of different things, a lot of items as well. So I think a 45% crit buff is reasonable because you can put spheres that'll increase your crit buff all the way up to 70% just with, I believe, a Havoc Axe, or if you're using a Mono Habakin, if that's how you say it.
That's correct.
Yes, okay. I'll never get used to saying that, but Ferris's crit buff is kind of average. Looking way back, you have units like Aisha, who had 45% crit buff. I think it's a respectable crit buff. It's definitely on the usable end, even though Maxwell's is only 30%, but Maxwell is OP. Whereas I'd say Ferris is a little bit on the more reasonable side. So when it comes to Ferris, I think she kind of balances it out in terms of usability. The single target Brave Burst is good for boss fighting, where you just be churning out 30 hits each turn. And I think that's pretty good, because a lot of the times, a lot of your units will not get their super brave burst when you're fighting a boss, and you just want to output more consistent damage. So for Ferris, I think that's fine. I don't really look at her super brave burst skill of like increasing heart crystals to be like team effect. I think it's more of like her own small like survivability buff, which is why I guess her recovery is a little bit on the high side, but I could be wrong. Gumi just does what they want. So on that end, Ferris is getting a 4 stars for me. Unlike the other units, a lot of people really like Ferris. I like Ferris too. If you're looking for an alternative on your sparking team to like a Douglas, because you don't want to use Douglas, because Douglas is really old, its stats are a little bit on the lower side, you can definitely bring in a Ferris, because a lot of other units give spark damage boost anyway, so I think that's fine. Favorite typing is Guardian, obviously. Really low defense. I really like all my units on Guardian to have like 2k defense minimum before spheres, so definitely Guardian typing for me.
Gotcha. Lance, your opinion on Ferris?
I think like Ferris, she just has like so many chances to be perfect, you know? If Gumi just tweaked a little something, then she could have been perfect, you know? And all of us would have been happy just to give her a 5-star. For example, she has, hold on, because using computer. For example, like she has her 30 hit on her BB instead of her SBB. If Gumi, for some reason, to swap it around and make her SBB like 30 hits and AoE, she would have been perfect. Or for example, if her Heart Crystal buff, if that was AoE instead of being just for herself, she would have been like perfect 5. But the thing is, her Heart Crystal buff is like so strong. Like most of the buffs that we get is around 20 to 25 to 35%, and these Heart Crystal buffs are already like being able to generate like full HP for us. So her Heart Crystal buff is 85%. So this means that if she's injured, no matter what, at the end of her turn, she's gonna almost always have full HP because of that crazy 85% Heart Crystal buff. So that's what she's got going on for her. So if you're fighting her, fighting against someone, and she has a Heart Crystal buff, and she's low on HP, she'll like generate her HP every single turn. So that's what she has going on for her. I can imagine that if her Heart Crystal buff that's 85%. If it's as a AOE buff for your team's gonna be like completely broken because they'll have like full HP every single turn because the Zone Knight 35% like buff, it's really crazy enough. You know, he has like around 35% combined Heart Crystal buff, and that's really like able to sustain himself and sustain your team. But imagine if Ferris Heart Crystal buff was 85% and it was AOE, it would be completely broken. But the thing is, she doesn't have like anything special. You know, she does like a lot of things well, and I think every single unit that we've reviewed, almost every single unit that we've reviewed, we've given it really high scores if they had the Ares Excelsior leader skill, which gives you 50% boost to BB gauge. So we have your Felnius, you have your Uda. Usually all these units, we usually give them like really, really high scores, if not perfect. And Ferris is one of the other units that has Ares Excelsior. And that's really nice. You know, you can just use her by herself just for a leader skill. So that's what I really like about her. But the thing is, I really wish that Gumi could have tweaked her just a little bit more, and she would have been perfect. You know, if she had a 30-hit AOE skill, that would have made her perfect. Or she had maybe a stronger Heart Crystal buff that was for the team, that would have made her perfect. But the thing is, they just dialed it down a little bit, and for this reason, Ferris only gets a 4-star from me. A 4-star and Anima, because no one needs a 2100 base recovery. I just think that's really high. Yeah, let's go for Anima, and let's give it something back to for the HP. So yeah.
How about an Oracle Ferris at 2400 recovery? That's something to be desired, right?
Yeah, just bring all your like the small cures, you know, and you should like heal her like maybe like half with just one small cures, over half. Yeah.
New meta.
Yeah, new meta.
Okay, and what do the viewers think?
The viewers agree with us, so they give her 4-star too. They're okay.
4s all around. We had a question from Curse J. The question was regarding Arius, I believe. Does anyone have the question? Oh, here it is. Okay, so between Ulkina, Alice, and Arius, who's the best offensive healer?
I like Ulkina. I like Ulkina. Well, the thing is, you're talking about offensive healer. The thing is, Ulkina, she's new, so that means she has really high base average stats, and her attack is on her SVB, which means that it's gonna do like a ton of damage. So I really like Ulkina, and plus she can also cure status effects. So really like that about her. So.
Okay. And so as you can see in Ferris's 5-star form, we gave her a 2.5 cumulative average, and now she's up to a 4. So significantly better in her 6-star form. All right, next unit is the Thunder unit, Garn. So Lance, back then you gave Garn as your favorite typing in Oracle. Now in his 6-star form, you may know that he brings a crit buff and a spark damage buff, though he still looks uglier than ever. In my opinion, probably everyone else's opinion as well. So my question to you is, can you overlook his artwork to justify using him?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
I think that with the time passing, he actually got weaker and weaker compared to all the newer units that's being released. So as you know, Maxwell came out, and Maxwell is like the king of buffs now. He has all the buffs that we want, you know. Bonus damage to elements, bonus damage to crit. Yeah, that insane 600% attack SBB, 33 hits. You know, the thing is, units are just getting stronger and stronger. And so when you look at Garn back then, like he might have been okay, you know, because we were really impressed. Oh man, you know, like this is a buffer that does attack and gives you multiple buffs. You know, we were really impressed back then with Lyron, because Lyron was one of the first that did it well. So we were really impressed with the buffers, but then I think with time passing, these buffs are just not that strong anymore. So yeah, I think he actually got worse with time. I like that his spark damage buff is not 70%, which is the highest among all the spark damage increased unit. But the thing is, his crit buff is 30%. You know, like I think if you had access to a lot of units, you know, you would have access to a Maxwell. So the thing is, you can't say, oh, I'm going to bring a Garn so that he gives me a crit buff. The only reason you would bring a Garden with a Maxwell is for that spark buff. And the thing is, right now, spark buff, if that's the only thing you have to offer, you generate 15 battle crystals with SVB, and the only thing you have to offer is your spark buff. I just think that he's just really like behind the batch right now. So I can't give him a high score because of that. It's just I don't see any place for him. Like his fist flies off, and I guess that's kind of cool. But right now he doesn't have a place because if he did something better, maybe
his fist flies off.
Yeah, his fist flies off. So I think that's pretty cool. I mean, if they did something a little bit different, maybe they made his spark damage buff like 90% or something that we don't have yet, then he might be still usable for it. But the thing is, he doesn't have anything that stands out, and he can't really generate battle crystals, and his attack multiplier is average at 450%. So it's just really hard to recommend him now with so many good units. So I think I would give him a 2-star, and I guess if I were to choose a unit that I won't use, mainly I collect units like that anima, and basically I just try to raise their HP as high as I can, and they look cool, really high HP stuff. Yeah, 2-star, and then I'll choose the anima again.
The problem is I have a lot of Garnons as well. I don't know why I keep summoning Garnons. I summoned in this batch. I got 1 Elza, and then everything else I got like 6 Garnons, 6 Orwins, 2 Arias. I don't know why I keep getting Garnons.
Yeah, if Garden came out like at the beginning of this year with maybe like Chicory batch, we'd be really impressed, But the thing is, right now with Radiance and like Elza, it's like, oh god, it's just now. So
gotcha. Yeah. So Pika, my question is, do you have a Garden, and what do you think of him?
Oh my god, this guy is like the whole batch. They have like almost nothing going for them except for Elza. And Garn is like one of those units. He has nothing going on for him. He just get outclassed by like all the other units. But the thing about him that I really like is that he does give multiple buffs. But when I look at his spark buff, I'm like, oh my god, 70%, that's really good. And you look at his crit buff, he only gives 30%, so that's like really mediocre. And that's yeah, that's really not what I want, because I mean, if you're gonna use him, why not just like using Elza? Because Elza gives the same thing, and she hits more too, and she'll probably hit harder. But this guy, yeah, this guy just doesn't belong anywhere. The only reason I probably use this guy is if like I'm fighting like a like water unit, and I need him yeah, for his buffs, and that's pretty much it. But I can't find any use for him at all because he doesn't do. The only thing he does good is give the spark buff, but nothing else. This guy's really awkward, and I really don't like his artwork. Yeah. Yeah, and since I don't like this guy, I'm not gonna rate him a 2 because this guy is actually pretty good. But it's just that when you compare him to other units, he's just like almost like trashy. So probably just gonna give him a 3-star because he is usable. If you don't have the OP units, he's actually really good still, but he just, yeah. I give him a anima 3-star.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I didn't hear. Do you have a Garnon, Pika?
Yeah, I have a Garnon. I'll probably just get a 6-star and just keep him at level 1 because, yeah, probably just nice to have. Keep him as collection, but never gonna use him.
Gotcha. Eco, what do you think?
Oh boy. When it comes to Garn, he's I can't speak for everybody else. I'll speak for me though. He's one of those units where you hope you never summon him. And I was lucky until yesterday when I tried for Elza and I got him, and I wasn't really too happy. He's just, there's nothing really good I can even say about him. Like, yeah, he gives buffs, but the buffs to me aren't even really that good. His BB doesn't attack. It gives a, I believe, a 35% crit buff, spark damage buff, BB fill, which is okay, but it's just, the buffs aren't really that good. His SBB actually attacks, which I guess is better, but I just really can't see myself even using him at all. As far as the art, I'm glad we're not ranking based on art because he'd get a 1. I don't even know what's happening there. Like, he looks like RoboCop fused with a crab. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they were thinking when they were designing that. He just looks completely out of place. I don't know. It's just hope you never summon them because you're never gonna use them, even if you're desperate. I'd rather use a Bernie. I can't see myself ever using them. So based on that, I'm gonna have to give him a 2. As far as typing, it doesn't even matter, but I'll go with Anima.
Okay. Nova, looks like we're getting a lot of 2s. Is Garn worse than Orwin, better than Orwin, or the same?
I don't think he's worse than Orwin. Honestly, if you ask me, Orwin is definitely the worst in this set.
Okay.
But talking about Garn, you have number 666. Funnily enough, you get this creation. To me, it looks like Eggman from like Sonic.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, I guess that's where they got the inspiration from. Gotta give the 666 unit like really evil look, but like art-wise, I think his armor looks okay. Like, if you take out like everything else and just leave like armor, I think that would be a great unit. Everybody's talking about this guy's like buffs, so I'll talk about his stats. Like, I'm looking at his stats, and for me, this guy has weird stats as well, because there's no typing that I could honestly give a Garn and say that it's really bad. Like Anima is okay, Oracle is okay, Guardian's okay, Breaker's okay, Lord's okay, everything's okay. That means this guy is okay. There's no really good like points to him, but like he just does 3 things. You know, he attacks, crits, and he gives a spark damage. That's even though he doesn't do the best, he just gives it to you. So for that, I guess I'll give him a 3. And because I have a Garn, might as well give him Guardian typing. Gotta keep up my Guardian
it happens. It always
Animas.
does. After every single ranking, pretty much. Especially 6 stars, because 5 stars you have a little flexibility, right? In terms of ranking. Yeah.
I think with 5 stars, it's more like you don't want to say this unit is like unusable, like 1 star, but you also can't say like, oh, this unit's like 5 star, because it's not like, you can't directly compare all of the 5 star units with the 6 star units we have out right now, because honestly, we should be getting them straight out 6 stars from the gate really soon. I really hope they do that. I'm just waiting for the day so we don't have to like wait to rare summon again.
I know the feeling. Last time, Garn received a 3 from the viewers. What about this time, Lance? Tony?
Oh, Garn got a 3-star, 8 votes.
3 stars, okay. Looks like Garn received a 2.6 cumulative average, and in his 5-star form, he received a 2.8. The next unit we're ranking is Hogar. Hogar, as you may know, is a pretty good arena unit because of his low BB fill and his huge attack. But we already have spheres, such as these Halloween spheres, that can fill BB gauge on other units effectively in arena. So in this sense, do we still need a Hogar? Nova?
For me, Hogar is on the higher tier, actually, of the units in arena, because a lot of people like Lyra because it's dark unit. Dark units match well against any unit, whereas units like Uda, Farlon, and Ophelia kind of had to deal with the whole elemental weakness that they faced in arena. But another thing to look at is Hogar's 20 battle crystal drop check on his regular attack. which is pretty high. There's only one unit of that kind of set, which is Farlon, which gets 4 more battle crystals. So I think he's definitely usable for people who need a light unit in Arena. Personally, I wouldn't use him for anything else other than Arena, because his leader scale of huge spark damage up, while it's good, you wouldn't really use a Hogar with SBB of 2 hits and BB of 6 hits and a Spark T, because it's really dangerous to try and spark off of his 2 hits unless you bring a lot of other sparking units, and generating battle crystals with Hogar is reasonable, but I just don't see him having a use other than Arena. Just because he does one thing really well, which is Arena, I'm going to give him 4 stars. And I think if you look at the other Arena units out right now, he'll definitely show up there. I think he's going to be one of the more used Arena units, even though, as you said, there are many ways to get more battle crystals, thanks to Gumi's Ninja Halloween update, which we had no clue what the spheres did. So my typing for him, this guy, he has a really low recovery, but I'm still gonna give him Guardian.
Okay. Eco, so I'm also looking at these stats for Hogar, and him as a breaker has over 2,500 base attack.
That's not very tight.
Yeah, so are you going to be recommending a breaker just for Arena? Or are you going to be picking Anima? What do you think?
I think if you want to concentrate on Arena, then breaker would definitely be better. And with that leader skill, I think that would match him up really good with some demos. I really want to try that. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to summon one yet, but this is a unit that I definitely want to get at least one of, just to really see what he can do. His SBB only does 2 hits, but those are 2 extremely strong hits. He just seems like a really good Arena unit. Other than that, I really couldn't see any use for him outside of that. I may be wrong. I still have to get one to try it out, but if we're concentrating on Arena, I think breaker is definitely the way to go, and just based off what I see that he can do, I'd have to give him a 4 as well.
Okay. Okay, Lance, what do you think of Hogar?
I really like Hogar. I think that if it wasn't for every single person using a Spear Frog on their Maxwell, I think that we would see a lot more Hogar. But unfortunately, every single Maxwell that people have, they put a Spear Frog onto him. So it's like a double Spear Maxwell versus a Hogar in the Arena. A lot of people just go for their Maxwell, which is like fully imped and has an extra sphere. And so fully imped Maxwell with the extra sphere is better in the Arena than Hogar. But the thing is, if you compare, if Maxwell wasn't out, I think Hogar would be super popular. But unfortunately, everybody has that has a Maxwell is fully imping it and giving it second sphere. And so if you're gonna have like a light unit in your Arena team, a lot of people just go straight to Maxwell instead of Hogar. I really like Hogar though. He only hits 2 hits, like a lot of my casters have been saying. But the thing is, he still generates a lot of battle crystals, and he's one of the few units that actually does like a lot of damage on his Braver set, Super Braver set, which is a 580%, and that's like really decent. So it also gives your team a boost to attack. So if I were to build like a mono light team, just put your Hogar on top, and because we have so many spheres that increase their double your hit counts now, you can probably get a second turn SBB, and if you put Hogar on top, he's just gonna unleash his skill, which is gonna do like a ton of damage, and also give everybody on your team an attack boost. So I was telling Pika earlier that right now the Arena is headed towards a SBB meta, and so my Lyra, they were really strong, but the thing is, right now Lyra's SBB is single target, so that's really weak. So I was telling Pika that I'm gonna need a new team. So Hogar is just someone I'm keeping my eyes on, you know? Like I can still bring him in my Maxwell, but But the thing is, maybe I'll throw in some Hogars in there for like extra muscles, you know.
Lance,
And so,
you're referring to your arena team?
yes, I'm talking about arena team
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
And like Hogar is usable in a quest team too, but the thing is, you would bring him only one of them, and his sole job is just for that buff, you know. If you want like a mono light team, like what he brings is just that buff, and he also brings that really quick BB fill. So that's the only reason why you bring him on a questing team. But in arena, he's like top tier. He's like you know, if Maxwell wasn't out, I think I would say that he's top tier in the light category in arena. But since Maxwell's out, he's kind of like just right below him. So my favorite type is Breaker, because if I'm using Hogar, it'd probably be an arena team. So Breaker, and I'll give him the 4-star as well.
Okay. And Tony, finally, your opinion on Hogar.
When I heard about Hogar, I was like, yes, finally they're releasing a light unit that's like the same tier as around Lyra, Farla, and Ophelia, and I was really excited. But then when Maxwell came out, I was just like, oh man, like what am I gonna use this guy for? But when I talk about him, I'm only gonna talk about arena, because you could bring him for questing, but he's not gonna really do much. You actually want more reliable units out there for questing, but this guy, he's solely gonna be for arena, and this guy is really good. The way that the arena is shifting, the meta, is to be consistency to get that second turn BB. But the thing is, this guy is really good, and with the 2 new spheres from the Halloween and the new Selena sphere that's gonna be coming out like around tomorrow or so, there's gonna be 3 spheres that you can use to double the hit count, and that's really, really good. So yeah, and it's like so much, like guaranteed second turn SBB. And the thing is, you could just run like a Zell Knight or something and run like 4 of these, and it was like still gonna be really, really good. I do like this guy. I think he's useful, but I'm not gonna really use him for anything. Probably run like 1 or 2 of them in arena, and that's pretty much it. He's still really good though, and yeah, I can't really rank him outside of arena because yeah, it's not really useful at all outside. But what he really does good is he excels in arena battles, so I'm probably gonna give him a 3-star. And I give him a Breaker too, because yeah, as I said last time, I want people to die when I get my BB off. So yeah, Breaker.
With Hogar on your team and double the normal attacks using the new spheres, I'm sure you can get a 1-hit KO on those units.
Yeah. So before we move on, I just want to say a quick thing about Hogar and Arena, because everybody keeps on bringing in Maxwell to this. You guys like think everybody has Maxwell. I think like at least like over 3/4 of the people that play this game probably don't even have a chance at Maxwell, because that's how difficult it is, and a lot of people don't have the cost for it. So on that end, I'd definitely say Hogar is a top tier arena unit, because a lot of people wouldn't exactly be using Maxwell because they don't have one. And I guess for me, the thing about having a breaker unit in arena is I don't think that the actual like just the base like extra 200 300 attack is what makes the unit like really strong. I think it's the combination of the leader skill and the sphere that you put on the unit, which allows it to either like crit or do like extra 130% damage if you bring like a Logan and you have a Hogar on your team. Then you bring the other low like PB fill units, and then you just have the Amano Hubakin, so that's like 140% attack boost. So I think in terms of like actual stats, for me at least, I'd rather get the extra defense, because you already can add so much attack, and if your Hogar dies in arena, like it's dead, like you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you have like breaker as you're typing, right? Like they either kill or they either die. And Okay. What do the viewers think?
All right. So the viewers says that they think he deserves a 4-star too. My notes, and it's really interesting because the second highest vote is 5-star. So people really love this guy. So yeah, he deserves some love. So
there it is. It looks like Hogar in his 5-star form got 3s across the board. So he's improved nearly 1 point here. Our final unit tonight is Elza, and I guess this is the unit that everyone's been waiting for. Elza, as you may know, is Alice's older sister, and it was actually said that when Alice died on the battlefield, she was staring at her body. So I guess in a way, Elza is the successor to Alice. So we know that Elza's a good unit. But Lance, based on your experiences yesterday on stream, do you think people should summon for Elza?
I definitely think Elza is like a really strong unit in game. A lot of the units we have that have high hit counts. For example, we look at Luther. Luther has high hit count. Douglas has high hit count. The only exception is excuse me. The only exception is Zoha. And the thing is, Zoha, her multiplier isn't that strong, so Zoha doesn't hit hard. But the thing is, now finally we get a unit that hits really hard. And so she also has a 30-hit super Brave Burst. That's AoE. And the icing on this is that she also has like spark damage increase too, which is the highest in the game. And she also can curse, you know. And she also has Ares Excelsior, which is one of the best like BB boosting skill in the game. So it looks like with this unit, Gumi just gave her everything. Let's give her Ares Excelsior. Let's give her 70%. Spark damage buff, let's give her 30 hit AoE, let's give her a curse, you know. Gumi just gave her like everything, and this is why this unit is so good, because she has everything that you're looking for. So yeah, when someone has everything, like there's no reason, like there's no choice. You just have to give her a 5-star, and so easily 5-star and anima type. So yeah.
Oh, Lance, I was referring to, remember yesterday you did a 400 gem summon?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Like, based off that experience, like, do you think people should summon for Elza? I mean, quote, rate up?
Okay.
This is why the title of the stream is actually based off your stream yesterday. The story of the elusive Elza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if you guys were watching me stream yesterday, I had some friends who were using iOS, so they bought some gems on the Amazon App Store, but they didn't have an Android device. So I helped them summon yesterday, and the combined gems that we had was 400 gems. And so what we did was we summoned using 300 gems, and throughout the 300 gems, we did not get Elza at all. So Elza is a great unit. But the thing is, she's not worth 300 gems. You know, if you have to spend 300 gems to get her, you should probably just wait. You know, yeah, it's terrible. Even if she's so good, she's not worth 300 gems. I don't know any units that's worth 300 gems right now. Like Sherlock was kidding with me. You know, I told him that I had every single unit, and what unit should I build? And he said Maxwell. So if they released Maxwell in the Red Summon Gate, and it took 300 gems to get a second Maxwell in your team, I don't know if I would even spend 300 Maxwell to get like a second Maxwell for my team. So, but the thing is, I definitely think that 100 it's pretty high. Like 100 gems is pretty high already. Most people won't probably use 100 gems to summon for her, but I would say that 100 gems is a good amount for her. And so 300 gems, no Elza yesterday, so don't try something for her. Your best chance of getting a Elza is wait for the Player's Choice event. And during the Player's Choice event, the rates actually gets up pretty high. If you take a look at the people posting on Reddit about their chances of Elza, it's about maybe 7% or so, and that's really low. But if you wait until the Player's event, they increase it to like around 20% or so. So your chances of getting here is a lot higher. So just wait for the Player's Choice event, vote for Elza, and yeah, summon a lot of her. So yeah.
Okay. Tony, I think you were alongside Lance yesterday on his stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think, based off your experiences? What do you think of Elza? Is she worth it?
She's definitely worth it, but not worth 300 gems. The max I would ever spend trying to get a unit is probably like 100 gems, but Elza, I think she's really, really good. She's one of those units where you have to get her. Oh, but oh my gosh, man! Like everyone is gonna give her 5 stars, like definitely. I'm gonna give her 5-star too, Anima, and I can't really say that she's the thing is I'm gonna be swapping out Elza and Raiden together. The thing is Elza is good, but the thing that Raiden does is he gives the defense ignore, which I really like, and I'm gonna be swapping them out. I can't find any use for more than 1 Elza's, and I have like 5 Elza's, but I only leveled 1 because I'm pretty sure I don't need her. She does 30 hits, gives a spark buff, but that's pretty much all I need her for, the spark buff. And yeah, I'm gonna leave the others to tell you about her, but she is a pretty solid unit. When Lance summoned for her yesterday, it took like 300 gems and didn't even get 1. But I went to my friend's house and my friend pulled an Anima Elza like on the first try. So I don't know if Lance is just unlucky or I'm really lucky, but yeah, it was pretty funny.
Tony, do you have an Anima Elza?
I actually have 2 now, but I can't really find any use to raise more than 1 because all I really want her for is the spark buff.
Yeah. And of course, I went to Lance at the end of his stream, and he had an Anima Elza as well pulled up, which is why it gave me the thought: are we seeing Lance's Anima Elza instead of like a new Elza that he was trying to pull? And people told me that you weren't able to summon.
Yeah, 300 gems. It's like we're supposed to use 400, but
yeah, that's what. Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, it got so depressing that people like Eco just suddenly shut down. You know, Eco wasn't talking. It was like shut down.
Okay.
You know, like had any motivation. You know, to speak
yes.
anymore. Everybody wanted to go get some ice cream to comfort ourselves. You know, and then we just stopped. We couldn't take any more pain, so we stopped at 300 gems instead of 400. So that's what happened.
All right. Well, Eco, I think the viewers would love to hear a little bit about the pain that you all experienced yesterday.
Oh boy. I'm gonna start this off by saying if anybody missed the stream yesterday, consider yourself lucky because I needed therapy after that. It was just extremely depressing. It was bad. We had to hug and cry and realize what just happened. It was the worst possible pulls. We were getting 3 stars and just it was bad. It was really bad.
Did you get any Garnons? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Garnons, of course.
There were Garnons. There were a lot of Ariuses. There were a lot of Fees. There was a Sergio. There was a Sheeta, which are pretty good because they're getting 6 stars. But then we had 2 Liliths. Lilith is the worst unit in the game, I will say, next to Lulu, and we got 2 of them. It was a train wreck.
Okay.
But now Elza is worth getting. She's not worth spending that many gems for, but she is definitely a good unit that I feel everyone should have in their inventory if they're able to get it. She does a lot of stuff. She has a 70% spark damage buff, which is really good. She has a very high hit count, and she's pretty much good all around the board. Like, she is extremely good. I was trying to get her yesterday. Luckily, I actually got one. I didn't think it would happen because I have the worst luck in the world because Nova gets all the luck when it comes to summoning.
I agree.
But, yeah, I don't summon when Nova summons because I'm not going to get anything good.
Actually, Nova's only lucky when he summons with us, but when he summons by himself, he's like really unlucky. So maybe we should just summon without him.
We got to do something. I have to change it up because I'm getting the worst stuff ever when Nova summons. So I made a rule to never summon when Nova summons because I'm going to get like 2 stars, 3 stars. I'm not doing it anymore.
Okay.
But as far as Elza, she's definitely great. There's nothing bad I can really say about her at all. She definitely gets a 5-star. And as far as typing, she's one of the units where I would say it doesn't matter what type you get because you want to have at least one. But I will go with Anima.
Just curious, Eco, what typing was your Elza?
My typing was a Lord.
Gotcha. Hey, same here. And Nova, take it home. What do you think of Elza?
Elza was one of the units I was looking at to put a Sphere Frog on. The other one was Kuda because I still didn't have a unit that did high hit count that had dual Sphere besides Maxwell, because Maxwell is standard. Everybody puts Sphere Frog on Maxwell, I'm pretty sure, when they get the time to, because it's just so broken. The thing that really attracted me about Elza was I was looking at the regular hit count. It's like 10. Normally that would translate to a 20 battle drop check. Instead it's 30, so that's really, really good. That's really on the kind of top tier of both arena and regular units that you'd want to use for questing. Super Brave Burst wise, packs a decent punch with 450%, but the high curse and spark damage buff. Normally, I'd say that a unit would be great if it gave, like, you know, a buff in addition to an insane hit count. But since it goes beyond that, that's really why Elza, I think, is loved by many. As well as for the leader skill, Ares Excelsior is definitely one of the most desired ones. And I think Elza is a unit that you would probably use if you don't need as much like battle crystal generation over the top, like you'd bring with an Uda, who gives a super brave burst that helps you increase battle crystal drop even more. So on that end, I'd say Elza is definitely a unit that you would want to pull for, but also witnessing the train wreck of rare summons that Lance did yesterday. I was glad I wasn't in there to talk about it because I just felt really sad, and at one point I had to leave because looking at the rare summon gates was too painful. I just heard the reactions and I could feel it from here. But the other thing that I'd use Elza for is actually arena. A lot of people are using Elza either as leader or as a unit in arena as well, because some people actually dual sphere Elza, which I'd say is pretty good, but it kind of can get replaced by other units that you would put first. But Elza is still definitely a high priority for Sphere Frog, I think. For me, typing wise, gotta go against everybody says Anima and say Guardian. And this time, like, when you put all of your imps into Elza, you'll actually get like a pretty balanced out set of stats all over, I believe, 2200 fully imped. So I guess if you want your Elza to be really balanced out, you pick a Guardian typing. Because like I look at Breaker and the stat disparity is like 600, and that's a little bit too much. So I wouldn't even recommend a Breaker Elza for Arena, but definitely recommend Guardian Elza for everybody else. So 5 stars, Guardian.
Okay. And how did the viewers vote, Lance?
I don't know what we're gonna do, Sherlock. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do this time. But we have 47 people who think she's a 1 star. So I don't
47 for 1 star?
48 people now who think she's
it's
a 1
it's
star.
gonna get to like 50. And I think everybody just heard the story. Heard the
What are we
story
gonna
of
do,
us.
Iko? What are we gonna do? Iko.
I think they
Hold-
might still be depressed from yesterday, but
Wait. Look,
I don't think the
Personally,
1 star votes should count because
The chat has won.
the chat has won. You guys win. Viewers win.
We've reached
Okay,
50
okay.
votes for 1 star.
You guys
Yeah.
voted
50
5
votes.
stars
50
It's-
votes now.
earlier.
After we said
depression
that,
from yesterday. The depression is real.
Yeah,
We have
after said that,
122 votes. Just to give you guys an idea, I think this is the most amount of votes we've ever had for a unit. But I don't think that's a good thing at
Wow.
all. You guys.
So how many people voted for 5 stars?
24 people voted for 5 stars.
We had
51.
48 people voted for 1 star and 24 people for 5 stars. What?
So yeah.
What are you guys doing to
that's
us?
Like,
Oh
like
my goodness.
distribution isn't even like regular because there's 22 votes now for 3-star, 19 votes for 4-star. What?
So either you think
going
he
on?
sucks or she's average. There we go. And then
Well-
yeah.
I'm
There's
confused.
probably all the people who can.
And they were playing because she was playing hard to get, so that's probably the reason why people are voting.
Yeah, people
yeah,
are
there's
mad
this
because
one
they can't.
here who probably hasn't have an Elza. That's probably why they're voting in 1-star.
Let me just read you the description for the 1-star based on our website. It says, terrible. Okay, terrible. This unit should never be used. This unit generally cannot take you further than the beginner's quest line. So, I guess Elza's one of those units. Cry. Okay. I guess it's
think-
1-star.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll put 1-star in, but for the picture we will put up on the site later, we'll change it to a 5.
Yes, we will change
we are
We'll
going
change
to
it to
use
a
our Brave Frontier Pioneers get out of jail free card for this.
Regardless, even with Elza at 1-star, she received the highest cumulative vote, so I'm thankful that we have 4 people in here voting today instead of 3. Otherwise, she would have dropped under Ferris, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, because one more person today, so yeah, she would have been really bad average votes for today. But I'm really happy because we have 148 people in here, and 141 people are voting right now. So almost everyone voted for Elza.
For 1
so,
star.
Yeah, but so at least
Oh,
that's
God.
something. Yeah, everyone
Well,
voted at least.
what can
so.
you do? So we come to this question, should free-to-play users summon this batch of units, and what did we all agree on?
Did you see yesterday's red
Oh,
Sun?
yeah, did you see yesterday? I'm saying that if you know, like besides Elza, like no one else is really needed, you know. So if you really want Elza and that's about it, you should just wait for a player's choice. Because I'm almost certain that during the next player's choice, Elza is gonna get selected, like for sure. Yeah. So if you really want Elza, wait for a player's choice, and Elza is gonna get selected along with 5 other people that 5 other units that's really desirable. So if you really want her, just wait for player's choice. The rates for her is going to go up like really high, like around 20%, and you're going to get Elza or one of the other like 5 units that's also really good. So wait for player's choice.
I needed a whole gallon of ice cream after yesterday, so I definitely would not summon. It was
Oh my
bad.
god.
It was terrible.
Alright, so when we did that stream yesterday, oh my gosh, you know how when you like see people's like there were like so many trolls at the beginning. They're like Eric. But once we got through like 200 gems and we didn't get to Elza, everyone just got depressed. And there were like no trolls anymore. They're like, please, just
Yeah,
give
Eric.
this guy and Elza.
They were
It
big.
was so sad.
So I did catch the end part of the stream. I realized that the vote, you guys had a vote going on, and the vote ended up being 1 vote, and you could only vote for Elza,
And still didn't get her.
and you still didn't get it. Man.
It was like the saddest thing ever. So whoever missed that stream yesterday, be glad because you probably would have been through you probably would be depressed right now.
I'm sure a lot
You'll
of
never look
viewers,
at gems again. So
are going to check your VODs now and watch it
oh
over.
please don't.
Please, no, don't. And what was the last? Wasn't the last summon like something really bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last summon was the Lilith.
Yeah, Lilith.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that was Lilith number 2. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All
Was
right.
it the end of the first set of Mega Rare and it was a ROM?
Was it Eric?
No, the last summon of the on Mikey's account, wasn't that a Mega Rare ROM?
Oh yeah.
I think we'd already had a player's choice, and Elza, I believe, was voted number 1, along with Darvin Shell and Zell Knight and Lily and Zelha and Lunaris?
Yes, Lunars.
Yeah, he doesn't even know her name because she's so bad.
What? No,
Yeah.
because I think Lunaris appeared the most on any player's choice, and I'm confused as to why you would pick Lunaris for player's choice.
Yeah, it's like so weird. Like so many people want her, but the thing is, when they get her, they're not sure what to do with her. So yeah, that's really weird. Yeah.
Well, on that note, let's switch to a more, I guess, enthusiastic, exciting. Let's move on to our raffle.
Okay. Do you want me to explain?
Yes.
Motion for this event.
Go for it.
All right, guys. So we're trying something new for this month. So this entire month during UA, we're gonna do an event where if you invite like a friend or family member to come to our stream, like we briefly mentioned this at the beginning, but I also mentioned this yesterday on my stream. But if you bring like a friend or family member who's new to our channel, if that person wins, you also get a prize. Or if you win, then your friend also gets a prize. Okay. So this is what we're gonna be doing every single day from now on. Bring a friend, because if it just doubles your chances of winning. So it has to be a new person. So Drayton and Chocolate Bun just can say, hey, let's partner up and let's both get codes. No, this person has to be new to Twitch. Okay. So bring your friend, bring a family member, and if their name gets pulled, you get a prize, or if you get pulled, then they get a prize too. Okay.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen is we're gonna draw names. We're gonna draw 5 names. So up to 10 people can win. So for example, if you have like a friend or a family member here, yeah, we'll give them a code. So we're gonna draw 5 names, and if every one of those people have like a friend, we'll give out 10 prizes. Okay, so that's how it's gonna work. And so when we draw your name, just let us know that I accept the prize, or we raffle. So if you have a friend, just say that I accept the prize and I'm with this person, and your friend should say that, you know, I'm with this person. Okay, so we know that it's both of you, and both of you guys have to be following us. So just make sure you follow all of us. And can someone type in their there we go, Trelax did. So
Okay.
just follow all of us, and hopefully you brought your friend or family member. So good luck.
So, Lance, what are people winning today?
So people are winning the $20 Amazon App Store credit. So this is $20 flat credit, good for anything in the Amazon App Store. So
Do you have to make any purchase?
you do not need to make any purchase. If you want, if you don't want to spend like a dime, just buy the 24 pack, I believe, which is $16, and buy a 5 pack, and that's about 19 bucks. And yeah, you get about what 29 gems for free, like completely free. You don't have to spend like a cent. Or if you want to buy, I don't know, like a different game or different app from Amazon App Store, that's up to you. You have that opportunity.
Wow,
to,
guys.
so,
That's really
yeah.
exciting. Get on this action and type !mark raffle, because the raffle is now open. Go for it, guys.
All right, so guys, we're gonna be drawing 5 names. So hopefully you guys brought a friend and family member, and then each of you you get one. So
Yeah, be sure to follow us as well.
mhm.
Now, while you guys are raffling, I can tell you a little bit more about the art contest. Art contest began a couple of weeks ago, this new season. Art contest is where you can submit Brave Frontier art that you created. It's not limited to artwork. You can send in sound recordings or whatever you think pertains to Brave Frontier artwork. You can submit your art to our website, bfpioneers.com. Under, let's see, under events and winners, you can submit your art there, or you can send us a message. The deadline for submission is November 28th, and all the artwork will be shown on November 29th episode of the unit analysis. You will win. The winner will win a special prize, and we haven't announced that yet because we're keeping it a secret. So here, Cumin asked, does it have to be good art? It doesn't have to be good art, but in the end, the viewers are going to be voting for the winner during the unit analysis. So I would hope that you make something that's desirable to be seen on stream at least.
it's funny because on the way here, we were talking about drinking Red Bull, and then I haven't drank Red Bull for like a while, maybe like a year or two. And so when I got here, Pika Jesus gave me a Red Bull, and now that I haven't had a Red Bull for so long, I just finished Red Bull, and my hands like shaking, like
Yeah.
like so much energy in me.
Oh
so,
yeah, I know that feeling.
Oh man, yeah.
I live off the stuff.
Eco, doesn't it usually wear off? Like after you drink one, don't you get like adapted to it? Like
No.
like every time you drink it, the effect is less.
I wouldn't say that. I will say if you drink it every single day, eventually it doesn't work anymore, so you'll have to stop for a while.
Oh,
I had
okay,
to stop for like a period of like 2 to 3 months, and then I went back to it and started working again.
Yeah.
Hey man, you guys are talking like this is like drug talk or something. Wait for your tolerance to go up, guys. Stop drinking it so much, and the next time it'll hit you harder.
That's pretty much how it is, though. You will get used to it, and your body will become adapted, and it won't work anymore.
Okay, so hopefully now we have all 144 people raffling. So we're gonna pick a winner, and the first winner is
Gasp.
Curse J. Congratulations, Curse J. He is definitely a regular on our stream. Now, has Curse J won one of these $20 gift codes before?
I'm not sure, like, because
I
I know
don't think
Christian
he has.
Yeah, he's won. I think he won 1 or 2 prizes before, but I'm not sure if it's this one. So, what do you say?
He said, "Okay, well, he says I accept." And Curse J, do you have a friend? Do you have a friend?
Do you have a friend?
Did you bring a friend? Sorry.
Everyone's gonna be like, "I'm Chris J's friend."
My
yeah,
friend.
Chris J,
Not Sim. Okay.
Okay.
did not some say anything?
Yeah.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, this is. I'm
So,
Curse J's friend.
All right, so someone check both of them? Both of them probably following that.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
One,
Not Sim. It's not following Eco
Oh boy.
or Pika. I'm looking at it right now. I do not.
Okay, so I guess only Chris J gets a prize then.
Okay.
Sad day.
Yeah. So guys, be sure to follow all 5 of us.
Yeah, and next time you your name gets drawn, say I accept and I'm with this person. Okay, so we know that it's that person because I'm sure if you win a raffle prize, everyone's gonna be everybody wants to be your friend now. So yeah, you gotta let us know who is your friend that you brought here. Okay.
All right. So ready for another drawing? Second winner is Kaor Lance. Now I've seen him quite a bit in stream as well.
So
I think.
Didn't he just win
Did
yesterday?
Vance win? I remember him winning a 50% off code. I think that's what it was.
yeah, my eyes can't even focus anymore. So I'm gonna let Pika. I'm just full of energy, but I have no. But so I'm gonna let Pika.
Can't keep up with the chat.
Yeah.
Got to get used to it.
Yeah, I think I'm like Sherlock's, you know? I want to run around. Even though I'm taking my picture,
Yeah.
I'll
Yes.
run around.
Kaor Lance, did you bring a friend?
Yeah, and this is really helpful too because a lot of people says.
Okay,
know,
he
I-
didn't bring a friend.
Okay. Yeah, because a lot of people say, you know, like I'm new here and I never get my name drawn. Well, now you have a good chance to get your name pulled. So.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
Okay, or Lance, maybe you can make some friends in chat, and next time, if you win again, they'll win. All right, the next winner is wow! Look at all these regulars, incredible. Sneak.
Snake.
Sneak. About time.
Sunik? Is Sunik here? Sunik should be here, right? Oh, he... Someone get Sunik on Skype.
Yo, Sneak, man.
Wake up, Sneak.
Oh, he's like question mark.
He doesn't even know what's happening.
Yes, you're the winner! Congratulations.
Well, you have like 10 seconds. 9. 8,
Look, Pika's counting.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh,
Wait, what?
like he
Oh,
said
there it is. Close call. Sunik, did you bring a friend?
No.
Who said no?
But I has no friends.
Oh.
Alright,
I thought I was your friend, Sunik. I think you're gonna donate to me.
Yeah, I think Sonic was really lucky too. So he's won like a lot of.
Sonic's friend.
So if you guys don't know anyone, I think Sonic is a really good person to be friends with. So yeah.
Okay, so we have 3 winners now, right?
Yes, 3.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna pick 2 more, and I hope you guys brought a friend, so we can have more winners. The 4th winner of the Amazon $20 code is Snipers12. Snipers12, congratulations for winning. Do you accept your prize?
Alright, he said I accept. Oh, he has a friend.
I
Alright.
have a friend too.
Alright, so who's your
What?
friend?
Really? You have a friend?
No, man. Everyone else here is like so lonely, and then this guy, yeah, I have a friend.
We still have one more draw, so it's not too late to bring your mom or your dad, and you guys can get him one too. So it's not too late. You guys have about 2-3 minutes.
Okay. Alright, so let's...
Yes.
Is he following everyone?
Game flight.
Game flight.
Alright, game flight, you gotta write something so we... Alright, game flight, do you accept your prize? Or should we raffle your prize, game flight? We need something in the chat.
Oh, we can't re-raffle his because that's Sniper's friend, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't have to give it to him, though, if he's not here. He has to be here.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
who was it? Game
Flight.
Yeah.
Flight?
Yeah, you have to be here.
Alright, Game Flight, give us a shout out. Say, I accept your prize if you're here.
Yeah. We're just waiting
If
for
he,
you.
if he is here, he's following all of us.
Okay. Alright, Game Flight. Say something in chat.
Yeah, we want you to give you your prize, but the thing is, you have to be here. That's one of the rules that we've had for, like, ever since we started streaming. Is you have to be here to get your prize. So, yeah.
He accepts.
All right,
He's
good,
right
good.
there. Oh, he's right there. Okay, okay.
Did you guys check them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
yeah.
checked Gameplay. Gameplay's following all of us.
Alright.
Oh,
Successor one.
okay.
So, our last winner is Riztan. Riztan? Hasn't he won something before? Riztan.
Yes. See, guys, the longer you've been following us, the more chance you have to.
It's almost always like that. Congratulations, Riztan. Let us know if you accept the prize. And if so, tell us your friend.
Uh-oh. Looks like he's not in here.
Alright, Nova, you want to start the countdown?
Okay. 30.
Everyone's just like, he isn't here, he isn't here. You raffle, you raffle.
20.
Riztan.
10,
Earth to Riztan, you have won the prize.
5,
Please
4,
accept your
Oh,
prize.
God.
3,
Say accept.
1.
It's over. I'm sorry, Riztan.
I don't even see him in the viewer list.
Wow.
Oh, he left. Okay.
Why would you leave like when people are doing raffles? You know, like
Maybe he was like, there's only one more winner. The chances of me winning is 1 in 140. Eh.
And then you win.
Yeah. Okay, so the final winner once again is Fact Detail. Wow, Moobot.
What?
Picking my old viewers. Congratulations, Fact Detail.
I was surprised, Coom in a positive way.
Yeah.
Friend.
Kuman, where were you today?
Usually Kuman always has it.
All right.
What?
Do you accept your prize? Oh, I accept. Okay, I don't have any friends. All right. I'm his friend.
Hey, friend.
Okay, so Lance, do we have 5 winners now?
Yeah, we have 5 winners now. So.
Okay.
Yeah, all you guys will be getting your codes within an hour or 2.
Oh.
So, yeah,
So what
just
is
check
this?
this. No.
I'm looking at the votes for Elza, and they're climbing up.
Oh,
We have
really?
53 votes for 5 stars.
Wow.
And 1 star has 56. Will we
Hey,
get
you
to
know what?
5-star ranking for the end of stream?
There's 5 of us, so we can actually just go to it and vote for ourselves, and then it'll be
Yeah,
over.
I think
It would be great.
All right, I'm going.
Then we can overturn the 1-star vote. I think
time to
that's
vote.
fair.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap things up tonight. So, Lance, introduce your stream and what people can expect from you.
Alright guys, so I'm Lance, and you guys can watch my stream at twitch.tv/LanceByBang. And yeah, and I usually stream Fridays and Sundays. That's when I most of my stream is on. And you guys can come and check out like really interesting streams. So for example, tomorrow I think Pika and I were going to do a Super Stream Sunday tomorrow. And what we're going to do is we're going to review tablets. So we have like what 4 or 5 different tablets, and so we're gonna see which one plays Dragon Tier the best. So yeah, so come tomorrow, check it out, and plus a lot of people have been asking us, but we're also gonna give you guys a quick tutorial on how to stream using OBS. So we'll teach you guys the basic to like installing it, to making overlays, and plugins and stuff like that. So we're gonna show you guys how to do it, and then if you have any questions, let us know, and we'll teach you guys how to do everything from step 1 to step 10 on how to stream on Twitch. So yeah, check us out tomorrow, and we're gonna stream probably 6 or 5 or what time you want, Pika?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So tomorrow, yeah, in the evening, 4-6 p.m. And you guys are following us, so you guys are gonna get an email that says we're streaming. So just come check us out tomorrow. So more prizes, yeah. All right,
Speaking of prizes, the prize is actually not over. We have one more prize to raffle out today.
Oh wow.
Yes, we have one more prize, and the prize is a $10 Google Play gift card donated by BF Gamers. Brave
wow.
Frontier Gamers. So they are a group on Facebook, so be sure to check them out. And look, he's here in chat. I'm sure he'll provide the link so you guys can check out his group. And you guys want us to do the raffle right now?
Yeah, we can do this raffle.
Yeah,
All right.
Sounds
So
good.
yeah, he said that you'll get your prize within 24 to 48 hours. So
Okay.
yeah, when we get it, we'll send it to you guys. So yeah.
All right. So get hyped, and this is a Google Play gift card.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. All right, everyone's in the raffle. Nova's in.
Yes.
Lance, are you in? Tony? Eco?
Yeah.
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 All right.
Yep.
Okay.
You don't have to follow him. I don't think he streams on Twitch, so
Yeah, same requirement, just us.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Here we
any
go.
thoughts?
The winner is Algermain. Algermain has won the raffle. Algermain, do you accept your prize?
Do you have a friend? You have a friend. We can probably get
Yeah, I can,
the Amazon code. Yeah.
yeah, we can probably get him the Amazon code. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, let's just do it if he has a friend. Yeah.
But is he
Yeah.
here?
So if you have a friend, you and
Oh.
your friend both get the Amazon 20. How about that?
that?
So they get a
Yeah,
$10 code and an Amazon code?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Figure who gets what.
For all the people who stuck, yeah.
See, this is like...
I don't even think he's here.
All right, Nova,
Okay, I'm gonna start this off from 20 seconds.
there you go.
I think we just lost like 20 people who thought that the raffle was over and they
10,
just left. So now you guys have a
8,
higher chance of winning now.
7, 6, 5, 4,
Algermain,
3, 2,
Algermain, say something.
1, negative
That's over.
1,
That's over.
0.
Okay, once again, another winner.
Oh,
Black Lusova.
Oh man, yeah. I guess if you
Oh.
come to our stream enough times, you'll eventually win. So
But is he here?
Are you here, Black Lusova?
oh, that's a
Zero.
great question.
Yeah, he's here.
He's
Oh,
here.
yeah.
All right.
all right, do you
Did
accept the
you
prize?
bring a friend?
Did
You
you bring a
brought a
friend?
friend.
Do you have a friend?
Yeah, you just want a $10 Google Play gift card. So
And Amazon code, right?
yep, and if he
And
has a
Amazon
friend
code.
here,
Cool.
so he accepts. And did you
All right.
bring a friend here?
Did you bring a friend? Do you have?
Tried to get one, but he didn't show up.
Oh,
what
no.
a heartache.
This is so tough. Lance,
Yeah.
bringing a friend is tougher than it seems.
I know. Like I think if I was in this situation, I really had to. I'd be like, my little sister.
I would
You know,
get somebody randomly
Pick someone in
somewhere on
chat.
a Brave Frontier chat to say, hey, make a Twitch account, come on, watch this. If we win, we both win, win-win deal.
But I'm pretty sure the people who brought a friend, they're really happy because
Oh my goodness.
they got one and the friend got one. So
Algermain is back. He says, I couldn't type. My Twitch broke.
Oh,
Sorry, Algermain.
Yeah. Oops.
Shadow 0501 is his friend.
Does that count?
I don't know, guys. Seems
Because
a little
he said-
fishy.
yeah, it is fishy because he said his friend didn't show up. So
Yeah, so.
all right, next time keep your story straight, okay? And then we'll believe you.
Yeah, you had to have announced it like
Oh.
before people start asking your friends.
All right, so are we accepting this?
No, sorry.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
Next
we
time.
know. So we have 6 winners. And how would they receive their Amazon gift code?
So what's gonna happen is Pika, after the stream, Pika's gonna go on his Twitch mail and he's just gonna mail you all of your codes. So if you guys don't know how to redeem your codes, Pika's gonna give you a link to go redeem your code. So it's really easy. All you do is copy and paste your code in, press enter, and then your credit shows up. Make sure the credit shows up before you start buying stuff. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and for Blackula Sova's $10 Google Play card, it's gonna be sent to you in about 24 to 48 hours.
Mhm.
So just be patient; it'll be sent to you.
Yeah. But everyone else, 1 to 2 hours, you should get yours. So.
Pika, why don't you tell people about your stream?
I
I
stream
stream
pretty
pretty
much
much
every day,
and
yeah,
yeah,
I know,
no.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people here already know that I'm a streamer, and what you can expect from my streams is that it's really like really casual streams. People troll a lot. Like I realize when people go to Lancer's channel, everything's like order. there's like a lot of order. No one trolls as much. And then when people pop into my channel, just like trolls left and right, flute songs left and right.
I love the
Like,
flute
oh
songs.
my gosh. And then Carl Poopa too. Oh my god. So if you're looking to have a good time, then just drop by my Twitch channel. It's always casual. Just yeah, I don't mind trolls, but yeah, I will remember your name if you are a troll. And then if I ever pull your name for a raffle, I'm gonna think about it.
And
yeah,
he does have access to the ban button, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Eco, what about your channel?
Okay, so I tend to live off Red Bull, so I stream for long periods of time. I haven't been able to stream for a while, but I am returning to streaming tonight at some point. So if you want to just check out a fun, casual stream, definitely check mine out. Whenever he finally agrees to do it, I'll be doing a stream off with Pika to see who can actually stream the longest. Obviously, I'm going to win that, but he feels like he can actually compete. So definitely check us out, and yeah, that's about it.
All right, Nova.
Yeah. So I've been doing like arena mostly for not the past week, but the week before that, and I was able to get to top 30 arena. And now I'm probably going to be messing around in Quest and probably doing a lot of different fun stuff with all the new spheres I have, just to show you guys what they do and how broken they are. I am in I think I'm still top 30 in arena, so I'm definitely one of the highest ranked players on Brave Frontier Pioneers, and probably show you guys what it's like to run whatever you want and just have like any sphere on your units. And most of the time when I stream, it's probably interesting. You learn something new every day. You come to my stream, and I'll try to stream more, but there's just been a lot of stuff going on, and pushing to top 30 arena was really took a lot out of me.
Yeah, what place are you right now, Nova?
I think I'm like 25th.
Okay.
I haven't like pushed anymore, because just looking at arena, like I'll probably push some more, because everybody's doing it probably closer to the next actual sphere.
All right. And guys, to get access to all BF Pioneers Brave Frontier content, be sure to check out our website at www.bfpioneers.com. This is the same website where you guys went to vote today for the unit analysis. In addition, there's a lot of unit info, including spheres and status imps, and what units are the best for this month, so be sure to check that out. Also, go to our Facebook page. Our Facebook page has a lot of updates, so you can get up-to-date events that we're doing. We will post there first before announcing it on stream. So be sure to check out our Facebook page as well. In terms of this stream, of course, we are doing the art contest submissions and unit analysis. Well, we will not have a unit analysis next week. The next unit analysis will be on November 22nd. Next week, we'll find something really creative for you guys, so be sure to tune in. I believe Lance or Nova will be hosting it. And thank you very much, guys, for watching tonight. It looks like the regulars are winning all the raffles, so the more you come to our stream, the higher the chances of winning these raffles. So keep it up, guys, and keep on watching.
Oh, hold on. Did we mention how they can apply to become a pioneer on the website yet?
Oh, no, because that's right.
Yeah, because we're looking for more pioneers, right, Turlox?
Yes, yes. So you can also go to our website to apply to become pioneer. Now, the benefits of becoming a pioneer, to be on part of our team, is one, of course, you get a chance to be on unit analysis, be in front of hundreds of people, and talk about your thoughts on the units and your thoughts on the ranking. We do have a couple requirements, so you may need to stream weekly, or you may need to submit artwork weekly. Regardless, we will get back to you, so you can send an application in through our website. And how many applications have we received so far? Like,
yeah,
like 20, 15, 20? It's quite a bit.
Yeah, on there. Yeah.
So if you think you're qualified, go on our website and fill out the form. We'd love to see you here.
Yeah, and if we said like we're sorry, you're not what we're looking for. We're just saying sorry for now. That means that you won't get into the program. I think the person, like the people who are the best pioneers, are the people where they're denied and then they work harder and then they become better at streaming. And I think these are the people who shows like they have what it takes to become a good pioneers, and they continue to improve. Because the thing is, even though we're pioneers, I think one of the things that we try to do is always become better each time we stream. So I hope that you guys will think about this, like how right now where you're at is not the top, and each time just try to become better and better and get better, stream better each time. So yeah, this is what we're looking for.
All right. Any other announcements, guys?
No. If anybody else is looking for another Brave Frontier stream, Quantum HD will actually be streaming after this.
All right, sounds good. So be sure to check out his stream. In terms of this stream, thank you everyone for joining us on a Saturday night, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks on this channel at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Bye, everyone.
All right, good night, everyone.
Yay, break. Wants the $20 Amazon App Store, and I'll let Brave Frontier.